Iris Zinck here. Very happy to be part of another qualifier show leading up to the International Top Cat Challenge. This show is being put on by the Midwest region with a baseball theme. They call it their Feline Fall Classic. I would like to say thank you to the clubs that sponsored the show and also to the vendors, Felicity Lane and Zymox. But most of all, I want to say thank you to the members of the Midwest region team that pulled together to help pull this show off. I was very impressed by the way everybody worked together. It was great to be a part of it. So now we're going to take a look at my top 15 household pets, which I really would have liked to make top 20. Alas, 15th best household pet is this adorable little girl. Her name is THUMBELINA. She's just 4 months old, and if you take a close look at her paws, I think you can figure out how she got her name. She does look like she has thumbs. She's a polydactyl. As a Turkish Angora breeder, I have a weakness for anything that's got high erect ears on top of the head, which this girl does. That endeared her to me. I also love her pattern. It's sort of unusual. You can't decide whether it's going to be a mackerel or a spotted, so let's just call it a spackerel. She is really precious. Today, she is my 15th best household pet. Tortian white girl with a streak of white up her nose, so she got into the milk and couldn't quite wipe it off her face. I love the way that white streak sets off those gorgeous green eyes. She's a semi-long hair, and she looks like she's being very well cared for. Her name is Trinity. She's 5 years old, and she is number 14 today. This girl put on a tie to come see me, and I was very taken with it. What a beautiful expression she's got. I love that streak of white down her nose, the white markings around her mouth that make her look like she's smiling, and of course the tie, which is just too cute for words. Another semi-long hair, another beautifully presented cat. Today she is my 13th best household pet. This guy is another baby, just 5 months old, and look at that full tail. You can just imagine how big it's going to be when he gets older. He has a wonderful little pose there, as though he is just his tail all wrapped around him. He's sitting up straight and strong, as though he's telling you that he is a star. And indeed, he is a star. He did make it into the final. He is today my 12th best household pet. This guy is very well named. Look at those blue eyes. Look how beautifully they are set off by the blue background. I love his seal point coloration set off with a dash of white, the white chest, the white gloves. He looks like he has such a soulful expression. I think it's those eyes that do it. Today, this guy is my 11th best household pet. Oh, such a big stretch. I took one look at this pose and I knew I had to have the cat in my final. And then now seeing the name, I think there must be quite a story behind this cat. Perhaps the sex-changed fairy came for a visit. Anyway, I love the brown pattern. I love the white, sparkling white paws and chest and underbelly. I love the way this guy looks so relaxed, is just pulling back and ready to take that big stretch. Today, this guy is my 10th best household pet. Very pretty girl with a very unusual coloration. She's almost a reverse patch tabby. She's all patch and very little tabby. Only 7 months old, another semi-long hair, very beautifully presented, very much at home in the outdoors, but showing that she knows how to use a scratching post. Today, she's my 9th best household pet. This girl is over 15 years old. She's 15 and a half. And she is in such wonderful condition that I had to have her in here. I also had to have her nice and prominent in the middle because she is very beautiful indeed. Look at those gorgeous blue eyes. Look at that uh, torty point markings that she's got and how beautifully they contrast with the whiter body color. She is very, very sweet. I just want to give her a hug. Today, she is my 8th best household pet. It wasn't really necessary to get all dressed up in a tuxedo to come and see me, but this guy did it, and it's getting him brownie points. I love that streak of white up the nose, the rich amber of his eyes, the white chest, the white gloves. He is just spectacular in his markings, and I love the way the blue background sets them off. He is 5 years old, and today he is my 7th best household pet. This girl is 4 years and 4 months old, and her name is Sassy. I think that goes very well with a brown patch tabby. The tortie phenomenon, as we all know, has a bit of sass as one of its ingredients. I like the dash of white that she's got on her chest, those soulful green eyes, very sweet expression. Today, she is my 6th best household pet. This girl has very striking markings. She's a van pattern with color only on her head and on her tail, and the body is a lovely sparkling white, rich copper eyes, and a very interesting expression. She's looking out at me as though she's saying, "Do I really have to?" Well, yeah, you really have to because you are my 5th best household pet. This guy is an absolute teddy bear. What a chunk. Well, his name is Chunky Monkey, of course. Beautiful head, sweet expression, gorgeous classic tabby pattern, nice dense full coat, set off with that white chest and the white gloves. Just a very impressive cat. Today, my 4th best household pet. I have had the pleasure of meeting this cat in person. I recognized her immediately. I think I even had the privilege of judging her once or twice. She is a legend. She's 17 years old in this picture, and look how beautiful she is. Gorgeous blue eyes, wonderful lynx point pattern. She is just gorgeous at any age, and today she is my 3rd best household pet. Look at this guy, a smoke with gorgeous green eyes, set off by a pumpkin and autumn leaves. First time I saw this guy, it was on a Halloween day, and I had to make him my best cat, and I still love him today. He is my 2nd best cat. Because this girl just stole my heart today. Look at that face. Look at those little bits of white on her muzzle. It makes you just want to pick her up and give her a kiss. And those gorgeous, soulful eyes don't exactly hurt anything. I love her markings, nicely offset with white. She looks like she's in beautiful condition. And she is today my very best household pet. I want to say thank you again to the Midwest region team. It was great working with you. Thank you to everyone who entered the show and everyone who voted in the Spectator's Choice competition.